Welcome back. Caregiving can be rewarding and fulfilling, but also stressful and overwhelming at times. So to remind caregivers how much they're valued, Hospice Home Care and People's Church are once again celebrating the caregiver. Celebrating the Caregiver is a conference for caregivers, family and friends and professionals to learn about services offered in our community for loved ones. So here now from Hospice Home Care is Tish Davis, and she brought along some sponsors of the event. We have Jimmy Freeze from Porta Subs, Ren Remshaw, Director of Marketing at the Vineyards, and Miranda Ruiz. So thank you guys so much for being here. We'll start off with a reminder about what that conference actually is.
All right, so it is celebrating the caregiver. Anyone that is a caregiver to a family member, loved one, child, please come out on Saturday. It's a great experience. You're going to learn lots of tips on being a caregiver, also planning, because we're all eventually going to be caregivers.
Right.
And, you know, someone might have surgery, or you just never know.
Yes.
And so it's just a great event to come out and check out.
Yes, I always like this event because you can sort of step in front of a crisis before it happens and have a plan.
Yep.
And this is a great place to do that. So this coming Saturday, right?
Yes.
And this is everybody. So who should attend this? I know a lot of people will think, like, if I'm a caregiver, maybe I should attend this, but really, who should attend?
Honestly, everybody, because eventually, you know, we all have parents, grandparents, children, spouses. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. Someone might have surgery. You know, you just never know. So just anyone, even if you're, you could be in your 20s and just preparing.
Right.
You just want to know what's out there. So, you know, if something happens, you know.
And there are incentives. So we have Jimmy Freeze here from Porta Subs.
We always bring the food. You know this, Emily.
So Porta Subs, you're going to be providing lunch,
We are
I
doing
imagine.
the lunch again, yeah, absolutely.
Why is this event important for you to sponsor?
Well, it's huge. I mean, I spent a number of my years in the senior care industry in my profession, and so Tish and her husband Eddie have been so gracious, and they actually cared for my father in his final days. And I think it's just so amazing the resources that are available for people to come out. It's a free event.
Yeah.
It's free food. I mean,
Right.
what else? Why wouldn't you beat it? I mean, we talk about who should go. It's anybody that's pre-planning, looking for their loved ones, finding medical insurance, long-term care, you know, independent care, senior care, skilled nursing, whatever it may be. The resources are going to be there. And so we've been a part of this for the last 7 years, and it's amazing to continue that tradition for us.
And so the Vineyards is also involved. How are you guys involved?
We are. So the Vineyards California Armenian Home has been serving the community as a full continuum of care. We have the memory care, assisted living, independent living, skilled nursing, all on one campus. That makes sense to those of us who are in the industry. We hear those words, but for a lot of people, what's the difference between assisted living and independent living? So we are going to have a booth. We'll be there with a little aromatherapy things going on, because caring for a loved one is exhausting, spiritually, physically, emotionally. It can be really takes a toll on a caregiver. So because we offer an alternative to in-home care, part of that is educating people of what the options are.
Yeah, it can be very confusing. What's a convalescent home? What's a senior living home? You know, which one is right for you? How do you pay for it?
Yes.
That can all be very confusing, but this is all information that they can get at Celebrating the Caregiver.
Yes.
Do we need to register?
Yes, please. Just so we know, we want to have enough food. We don't want to run out, so we want everyone to get breakfast, lunch, and just so vendors will have enough, you know, bring enough supplies so people can get enough information.
And materials. So opposite kind of, I imagine, of the Vineyard is Hospice Home Care Solutions.
Yes.
So what do you guys do?
We do the in-home care. So if they still want to stay in their home, we send caregivers out to help with the activities of daily living, which is, you know, bathing, dressing, grooming, medication reminders, meal preparation, some companionship, housekeeping, laundry, you know, just being there. We come out from 1 hour up to 24 hours a day. Just to do pop-ins. A lot of children live out of state.
Right.
So we're there to kind of be that support. We do medical transportation too.
Okay.
So we take people to doctor's appointments, dialysis, but sometimes we do where we send a caregiver to a doctor appointment, and then they kind of, because sometimes your parent won't remember everything that they need to tell you.
Yes. Yeah. So it's not. I mean, sometimes I don't remember what happens at my doctor's appointments.
Yeah.
So this is all great information, and you can learn more at Celebrating the Caregiver at that conference. We will have all the information about how you can register, where it is, how to get there. You guys, thank you so much for being here today.
Awesome.
We appreciate it. Coming up here, we perfect your smile in half the time for half the cost. We'll tell you how next.